Rent prices have skyrocketed. Food prices have skyrocketed. Gas prices skyrocketed. Savings have drained. So even if the Strait of Hormuz opens tomorrow, we still have much damage done that we have to fix. So every day the Strait of Hormuz is closed, it adds a 1,000-pound car. So can a freight train stop on a dime? No, it takes a long time to slow down the more weight that we put on it. So we have to start thinking strategically and start thinking differently. So I invented what's called CapLDR, okay? This is how I navigate through it. It's at a very small level back in 2020, I started to see the cracks in the system. And I've been studying this for 18 years. I went into banking about, oh my God, almost 20 years ago. I've been studying this for 18 years. I was like, wait a minute, why does the 1% always remain the 1%? Because they move differently. If you're a wage worker with no assets, you get poor every single year. You've actually got poorer by 30%. You've lost 30% of your purchasing power without doing anything. You're still working hard, you have to work harder, and you're poor. That sucks. So you have to learn to become an asset holder. So first is C, cash flow. Every single time you get paid, you should be putting some into creating cash flow. Examples, dividend stocks. It doesn't require more time. You don't need a side hustle. You can even create, if you went into Coca-Cola, you can get 2 to 3%. But you're creating a brother or sister. It's about the mechanism of multiplying money. Now there's many other stocks, dividend stocks that pay from 3%. There's some that pay 5% per year. You can go to option. There's all kinds of different things you can do. But my point is, every time you get paid, you be paying yourself first. We're talking outside of charitable donations, tithing, all that stuff. We're talking after all that, you should be paying yourself first. Okay, then outside of that, I do 10% into dividend stocks. Outside of that, debts and non-negotiables, then I put all my excess capital into A, assets that beat inflation. You have to decide. You got gold, you got silver. I like XRP, Bitcoin, Solana. Those are things that I've been investing in and I buy when it's red. But the psychological part of it, you see it going down, okay? And you see your dollar in your bank account looking stable, but you've lost 30% purchasing power. So yes, my crypto has gone down, but in the long term, it's gonna crush your dollar. Because you can't see your dollar going down. It's silent. You see a number, it's psychological. You see a number of $10,000, I see you have 30% less purchasing power. You see my crypto and my assets going like this, but over time they've gone like this. When it's green, I pull profits, and when it's red, I go in, so it's like a video game, so I keep beating the system. Okay, when those assets appreciate, I move them out into protection. Silver, cash value life insurance. My cash value life insurance creates L, richest man in Babylon, leverage. Now I create a brother or sister. So my income is creating a brother or sister through cash flow. Then my assets that appreciate are going into cash value life insurance. Now I can create another brother or sister through leverage, which is my family bank. And then when the markets go red, boom, I go back in and I buy good companies, good cryptos at a fair price. So you don't need the next best crypto. You need a system, and you need to learn how to beat inflation through moving your money through the system. So there's no real money, there's only liquidity.